It was very misty, foggy and pretty cold coming in this morning, Ben. How's it looking around the country?
Yes, absolutely, Rachel. A little bit misty, murky, and I have to say quite autumnal out there as we start this Sunday morning. Good morning to you.
It was brisk this morning coming into work. It really did feel like autumn was biting, Ben Rich.
Yes, we are moving deeper and deeper into October now. It is a little bit chilly out there in some places, and what we also have this morning is some quite dense fog. This was the scene for a weather watcher in the West Midlands, but this scene repeated across many central and eastern parts of England, northern England, parts of southern Scotland as well.
I guess a lot of people, it was quite misty here a couple of hours ago. I don't know if it still is, but lots of people will see this morning, won't they?
Absolutely, yeah. Peeling back the curtains this Sunday morning, you may well be greeted to a scene like this. Some quite dense fog out there, actually. That's the scene for a weather watcher in Worcestershire, but across large parts of the Midlands, northern England, southern Scotland, we have got some fog. We've also got some pretty low temperatures there.
Is it mist? Is it fog? I don't know, but it's hard to see through it, Ben.
Well, Roger, as you correctly identified half an hour ago, it's just a question of how dense it is. When it's dense like this, we call it fog. Certainly, this is fog for this weather watcher in North Yorkshire. Where it's a little bit less dense, well, we may call it mist. In fact, we could call this shallow fog, but I'm going to end the mist and fog lesson there.
Hello there, good afternoon. We'll take a brief look now at the weather for the week ahead, which is looking very samey day on day, very similar to how it's been so far this weekend. So it should stay mostly dry and settled. There'll be variable amounts of cloud with some brightness, some spells of sunshine coming through, but some rather chilly, misty, foggy starts to the mornings. What we're not going to see a lot of is wet weather. This is the rainfall accumulation chart for the next 5 days. So a little bit of wet weather towards parts of northern Scotland, and also for southern and North Sea facing coast with more of an onshore breeze. But high pressure is firmly centred right over the UK. High pressure, so no high drama weather-wise. Little weak warm front across parts of the Northern Isles, but we've seen lots of clear skies overnight, mist and fog around this morning. Beautiful fog bows spotted by a weather watcher, same as rainbows really, but just the sunlight gets refracted through these tiny droplets that form the fog, so they look ghostly and ethereal.
Temperatures again in the mid-teens, so 15 to 18 degrees. And as we head into the rest of this coming week, high pressure still very much in charge.
Hello there. Very good evening to you. Well, today there has been quite a bit of cloud cover around, and bright skies like this that we saw through yesterday will feel a bit like a distant memory through the week ahead, as it will remain often on the cloudy side. For most of us, it stays dry apart from the odd splash of light rain and drizzle. And as we go through the coming few days, by Friday, the temperatures are gradually tending to trend downwards, so turning a little cooler as well.
Hello there, very good evening to you. Weather-wise, it's not the most exciting weather story to tell over the next few days. High pressure is in charge, and that means the weather you have at the moment is likely to be the weather you keep as we head into next week. Largely dry and settled, but certainly cloudy, gloomy skies, average temperatures by day. The cloud, though, stops the temperatures from dropping too low by night, so it should be frost-free.